Google just released an AI that can make videos that look like they were shot in a movie studio, and all it needs is a few lines of text. It's called Veo 3.1, and it's completely changing how people think about video creation. In the next few minutes, you'll see how to access Veo 3.1, what it can do, and why it's the biggest step forward in AI video since Sora from OpenAI. So, Google's Veo 3.1 is being called the most powerful video generation model available today. It comes from DeepMind, the same team that built some of the world's most advanced AI systems. What makes this version so different is that it isn't only for short clips or random visuals. It's designed for creators who want both short-form and long-form storytelling. That means you can make quick viral videos or complete cinematic scenes from the same model. Veo 3.1 understands natural language, which means you don't have to know complex coding or any technicalities. You type what you want, describe how you want it to look, and the model takes care of the rest. It can handle lighting, camera angles, and even the mood of the scene. The quality of the clips is on a new level. The motion looks natural, the colors feel balanced, and the sound design fits the visuals perfectly. Let's start with Access, because that's where most people get stuck. Even though Google announced Veo 3.1, it's not available to everyone inside Gemini or Google AI Studio yet, but one platform where everybody can access Veo 3.1 is InVideo, so I'm going to show you how to use it here. Once you open InVideo, click on Agents and Models and select Veo 3.1. You'll see Veo 3.1 and another option called Veo 3.1 Fast. The main version is best for detailed and cinematic results, while the fast version is meant for quick drafts or testing ideas. To start, create a new project. Set your aspect ratio and duration. This model can generate sound automatically, which means you can have ambient noise, background music, or even subtle voice tones built into your video. Choose whether you'd like the video with or without sound. Once the basics are set, the real work begins with the prompt. This is where Veo 3.1 shows how advanced it is. You can give it a simple description like a city at night, and it will produce a clip, but the results get dramatically better when you give clear direction. Think of it like talking to a film crew. You don't just say, "Record the city." You describe the kind of light you want, the movement of the camera, and the emotion of the scene. For example, slow zoom on a busy city street at night, neon reflections on wet pavement, cars passing by, faint jazz playing in the background. The model understands terms like close-up, wide shot, slow pan, and shallow depth of field. It even reacts to mood words like tense, calm, or inspired. If you add those to your prompt, it adjusts color grading, camera rhythm, and lighting automatically. That's why Veo 3.1 feels so human in its results. There's another feature that separates good prompts from great ones: negative prompts. These let you tell the model what not to include. For instance, if you write "no flickering lights" or "no low-quality textures," Veo 3.1 removes those elements. So, what are the results like? Well, even just from the prompt I put in, you can see how realistic it looks. But you can do a lot more than this. I've seen some really interesting examples of people using Veo 3.1 to create interviews and even stand-up comedy shows, which look incredibly real. There's another breakthrough that creators are excited about. Veo 3.1 lets you do start and end frame transformations. This means you can upload one image for the start and another for the finish, and Veo will generate the transition between them. For example, a cracked old bathroom can transform into a brand new modern one. The prompt can say, camera moves through the old bathroom at dusk, tiles cracked, then transitions into a bright marble bathroom in daylight with soft water sounds. Veo will handle the rest. It won't just fade between the two, it will morph the textures, lighting, and objects until the scene naturally evolves. These kinds of transformations used to require professional animation software. Now they can be created from a laptop in under a minute. For creators, this means storytelling options are wide open. You can show change, growth, or transformation without needing any editing or compositing skills. Veo 3.1 is also built for long-form storytelling, which is a big deal. Most AI models can only produce clips that last a few seconds. Once they go longer, characters change faces, lighting becomes inconsistent, and everything falls apart. Veo 3.1 can handle longer scenes and keep them coherent. Clips can run up to 2 minutes with the same characters, settings, and tone throughout. Think about how this changes the process for small creators. You can write a script, break it into parts, and prompt Veo 3.1 to create each section. Then you combine them and you've got a full narrative. No camera, no lighting setup, no actors, just good writing and smart prompting. It's worth noting that Veo 3.1 is part of a bigger strategy by Google to bring generative video into its wider ecosystem. In the future, we'll probably see it appear inside YouTube tools, marketing platforms, and even Google Photos. For now, though, it's available for creators who know where to look, and that gives you an advantage. If you start learning Veo 3.1 now, you're ahead of most creators. It's still new, and most people don't even realize where to access it and how to use it yet. I recommend starting small. Generate short scenes first. Try prompts that describe camera motion, emotion, and time of day. When you're comfortable, build a full story. Experiment with transitions, audio, and pacing. Veo 3.1 isn't perfect, but it's the clearest sign yet that AI video is ready for real use. It's fast, flexible, and capable of results that only professional teams could achieve a year ago. What are some ways you're thinking of using Veo 3.1? Let me know in the comments below. While you're there, check the description for some helpful resources that I've linked, and don't forget to like and subscribe.